Welcome to the Breaking the Barriers podcast, brought to you by Resilience Mindset, a division of Justine Martin Corporation. This podcast is your front row seat to inspiration, empowerment, and real-life stories that will leave you in awe. Join our host Justine Martin, CEO and founder of Resilience Mindset, as we dive into the incredible lives of the 27 models featured in the groundbreaking community project, Breaking Barrier Stories Through the Lens. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and get ready for stories that will uplift, empower, and inspire.
Today we're joined by the incredible Diane Barclay, a proud Geelong native whose life is a testament to resilience, humour and adaptability. Diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2003, Diane has never let her condition define her. At nearly 75 years old, she continues to embrace life with laughter, creativity and an unshakable spirit. From various working jobs while raising her family to taking on thrilling adventures like riding on the back of a racing sidecar, Diane has always pushed past expectations. Whether she's baking, knitting, gardening or sharing a good joke, she proves that MS doesn't mean life stops. It just means finding new ways to keep going. Let's welcome Diane Barclay to the show.
Welcome, Diane. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in Geelong. I'm nearly 75. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2003. Generally been a housewife with different part-time jobs.
Yeah, what are some of those?
Cleaning schools, driving a tucker truck from different companies, opening up the side door and selling food to them. Cleaning houses, piecework sewing, putting collars on shirts and zips on skirts.
Wow.
For X amount of dollar for every zip you put on, so I could still be home with the kids then.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I bet you got pretty fast at getting them on.
Oh, I like sewing.
You do like sewing. You still like sewing, don't you? Yeah.
Have you ever thought about writing your own book? Join the Morpheus Publishing Writing Group program and turn your dream into reality. Contact Morpheus Publishing today and start your journey to becoming a published author.
How do you find joy and fulfillment in your daily life?
Knitting, crocheting, embroidery, cooking, cooking cakes. Don't really like cooking meat, like cooking cakes.
Cake decorating?
Yes, cake decorating. That just about fills up the day.
Telling bad jokes.
Oh no, they're good jokes.
You got a joke for us?
The duck walked into the bar and he ordered a beer and some peanuts. And the bartender said, "No, we haven't got any peanuts." Okay, so he goes back and he comes back the next night. He asks for a beer and some peanuts. And the bartender said, "No, we haven't got any peanuts." So he goes away. After he's drank his beer, he comes back. He says, he says, "Have you got any nails?" And the bartender's, "No, hang on, muck it up." He come in, he asks for a beer and some nuts, and the bartender says, "No, you haven't got any nuts." Okay, so he goes away and he comes back the next night and he asks for the same thing, and the bartender says, "If you ask for nuts again, I'm going to nail your bill to the counter." Okay, so he has his beer and he goes back. He comes back the next night and he says to the bartender, "Have you got any nails?" And the bartender says, "No." He says, "Well, can I have a beer and some nuts?" Sorry, I mucked it up.
It's all right, that's an MS brain fun. What hobbies are you passionate about?
Knitting, crocheting. Not real passionate about embroidery.
Painting.
Yeah, someone who I'll remain nameless is trying to get me interested into painting, but they always have to half draw the picture before I start to paint.
Yeah, you use your disability.
I know.
You can't do
That worked out really well.
Yeah. Okay, what does breaking barriers mean to you?
Doing things that people say you can't do.
Yeah, 100%.
E.g., like getting on the side of my daughter's racing sidecar and going around Broadford racetrack. And yes, people with MS don't generally do that, but I did it.
What year was that?
About before COVID, so probably 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know that I could do it now because I can't kneel on my knees properly, and you have to kneel to do that.
You do. That's pretty impressive.
Yep. And been to Penrith and Tasmania on the back of my husband's motorcycle, GSX 1400 Suzuki, and yeah, all those things.
That's breaking the barriers to you.
Yes.
Because people put people with disabilities into a certain box that you can't do this and you can't do that.
Yeah, they
We
just
shouldn't
think
be
you
up-
sit around and do nothing, sort of. But yeah, and I do most of my gardening. I have someone mow the lawn, but all the gardening part I do.
That's incredible. That's awesome.
Are you loving the podcast so far? Imagine the possibilities if you had Justine Martin guiding you through your writing journey. Whether you're crafting your next big book or perfecting a personal project, Justine's expertise can elevate your work. Don't miss out on the chance to work with a seasoned pro, ready to take your writing to the next level. Message us today and let's make your writing dreams come true.
Who are your role models or sources of inspiration?
You?
Oh, hey, let's not get teary.
What you've achieved? Yeah, just about you, really.
Aww. We're having a moment. Thank you.
You've done so much.
Aw. My pleasure for you guys.
And even the studio you've got out there, it's just to see so many people and getting out of their house and doing things and doing stuff they didn't even know they could do.
Like you and drawing.
Yes. Yes.
We like to let you think that we know that you can't. Yeah.
But did you notice a couple of my paintings recently even had a crochet doily on them? So
I know, you're adventuring into mixed media. What message would you like to share with the world through this project?
don't let it take your life over.
Yeah, 100%.
Give it all first. The makeup will run. Yeah. You just got to keep going because you can't sit around and say, oh, my God, I missed it. You know.
Yeah, you look for the positive things.
Yeah.
Things that you can still do.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
And things you might not do as well. But, yeah.
We adapt and modify.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because you did it this way for so many years and you can't do it that way anymore doesn't mean that you can't learn how to do it a new way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think when you have that mindset, it makes life a lot easier then to get through than being defensive. And it's like, no, I can't do it that way anymore.
No.
We'll find a new way to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any other final words?
No, not really. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So I might add that every week that Di comes into the studio, she does have a new joke for us. And sometimes she gets me and I'm like, is this a joke or is this a story that she's telling that through?
I did give you a whole list of jokes there the other day.
I know you did. I asked for a bio and you gave me a whole thing of jokes. I'm going to reword that bio
I
somewhat.
think she's going to censor some of them.
More than likely, yes. They're not official messages. So, thank you. Look, we love having you in the studios on Tuesdays, and we look forward to your laughter. I can hear your laughter coming through the walls.
Well, you know what the difference is between a young person and an old person when they drop something.
Oh, all right.
The young person picks it up and the old person looks at it and thinks, do I really need it? Which was me in the supermarket the other day, and somebody behind me picked it up. So yay!
You play the disability card a little bit.
I do.
too.
I've got it down absolutely perfect.
Yeah. I knew you were going to say that. So, look, thank you for coming in. I know this was a big challenge for you to do this and that you've been very worried about it all, but you have just shone. Just sparkle.
Thank you guys for everything.
So, thanks.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Breaking the Barriers. We hope these stories inspired you as much as they inspired us. Stay connected and keep the conversation going by following us on social media at Resilience Mindset. We'd love to hear your thoughts and see how these stories resonate with you. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast today so you never miss an episode. Together, let's continue to celebrate resilience, diversity, and the power of storytelling. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep breaking those barriers.